Hey guys, it's a little cold, but yeah, so I'm gonna try and set you guys up. This next mod is a visual mod, so wiper delete and rear wing install. So I got the Nismo V3 RS style wing, so I got the challenge of taking off stock wing. Apparently, from what I can hear, it's quite a mission. So I'm giving myself a day or two to get it done. Let's hope it goes well. So, got all of this off. Another thing I found out is, look at that. My boot's been resprayed as well. Explains why I'm struggling with the paint. I had the socket in there with a 10mm. When I pulled it out, it got caught on this, and it's gone all the way down to there. I'm screwed. That was easy. So you can see most of the tape is like basically non-existent. That's why it was a dream to take off. I was so pissed. So yeah, she's off. We're ready for the new wing. No, we're not. Look at that filth. That is horrendous. So I'm going to have to clean it. So my plan is to polish this back end again to try and get it in a nice, in a good condition before we put on the new spoiler. So yeah, I think let's get to it. Okay, guys, I yeah, cleaned the trunk lid. So she's looking good. I think I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. So I thought I'll just show you guys the install of the wiper delete kit from Z1 Motorsports. I went with the Z-Spec wiper delete kit. I thought it looked online it looked pretty kick-ass. It comes with two different lengths of fasteners depending on how thick your pieces. We'll probably go with the short one. I'll show you now why, because it's just a thin piece of sheet metal. So this is what the kit looks like. Right, nice finish. It's got the rubber gasket at the bottom, Talbot seal, and yeah. And we are done. She's in. Boom. She looks like from the back. From the top. Whoa. I just closed this on my phone. Anyway. There we go. Wiper delete kit installed. Looks good. I'm happy. So you saw me yesterday take this off. Alright. Now it's time to put this bad boy on. So, as you can see here, I've got a roll of wax wrap. laying around here. So the plan is, since it's only this, it's only so big, and if you look at the width of the wax wrap, right? So the plan is to take this, and from the light over here, roll this out across the trunk lid, okay? Tape it down, and mark off alignment with the edge of the trunk over here, the edge of the trunk over here, and I might need to make like an alignment mark over here, something like that. Maybe put down a piece of tape. That's the plan, right? And then to take the spoiler, lay the spoiler on here in the position that I'm happy with, that I think is where I want to mount it, that it's in the center of the badge, all of that kind of stuff, right? Then I can trace out the contact patch of the spoiler. Alright, once I've done that, I can then take the wax paper off, right, and with that pattern that I laid out, lay it down and upside down onto the spoiler as is, and mark out the position of all the mounting points. So you can see over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 mounting points in total. Alright, and I can mark out all of those on the wax paper. Take that back to here, and that would have transferred the positions of those holes onto the trunk lid in the position that the spoiler needs to be, and hopefully when we drill the holes everything lines up. So yeah, I'm hoping that those 4 at the bottom there line up with these 4 here. That would be very cool. Yeah, so let's go from there. So you can see here the hole lines up with the hole in the boot, hole in the boot, hole in the boot, hole in the boot. So this one's a bit off. I suspect the paper shift or whatever the case may be, all the spoilers sitting a bit skew, yeah. So there's supposed to be, yeah, there's one over here. There it is. No. We'll see. I'm not too sure. But anyway, yeah, that's where we draw. Becomes, what size do we draw? So this looks like a M6. So I would say let's go for 8 more holes. 8 more holes. Okay, let's measure it quickly. Yep, M6. Okay, so I'm gonna draw. I'll start with a pilot hole of like 2.5 mil or something, and then we'll go from there. Update. Let's see if I can get your light so that you can see. Alright. So you can see this one isn't in yet, but the hole kind of lines up. This one I've got in. That one doesn't line up at all. And that's now the original hole. Right. That's nice in the middle. Yeah. That one's also nice in the middle. That one also doesn't line up, so lacquer, that's fine. That one lines up. So a few modifications I need to make. But yeah, I've put tape on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. I've put tape there. to get this to seal up against the trunk, so we don't get water ingress. Yeah, that's it basically, almost done. So as you can see, the spoiler was on the car. I had to take it off. Yay. So I'm gonna have to try and clean this up again. But basically what has happened is when I put the spoiler on the car, this centerpiece was pulling loose from the bottom. As you can see, I've removed it, but look at this. So the paint shop painted this wing in separate pieces. Okay, and when they put it back together, they never put the center bolt back in. Now it's a long thing like this. Right, it threads into that piece over there. Okay, so I just confirmed that does thread in there. So now I have to make my own one that can fit in this piece. Bolt the whole thing back together and then reassemble onto the car. What a pain in the butt. Alrighty, so we have the spoiler back together. You can see over here we got a nut in. So this is nice and tight now. Basically, this is what I went and put in there. These are called bed screws. So usually with wood, you would drill a hole, put this in the wood, and drill a hole through the other side and put the long ass bolt through. So I had to trim off about roughly almost that much, about 6-7 mils. Otherwise it was bottoming out. So trim that off, and she goes in nicely, a nice big head to a seat over there, so that's good. So cleaned up and reapplied tape. I must just trim away, for example, these areas here, and then it's basically ready to go back on. Yeah.